So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose. Hi everybody, Martha here. So today we're doing the next story in the Tales of the Plzzaplex FNAF story, Five Nights at Freddy's, which is the one that the book's named after, Larry's game. So this one is about a couple named Selena and Cage who are getting married in this, and we see them have their wedding in this and stuff like that. And before they had their wedding, we see a photo album of happening, and this is when they start mentioning Five Nights at Plzzaplex, and it's not called the same exact what it was in security breach, but apparently there is an animatronic named Larry that he plays hide and seek with you, and apparently it's only meant for 2 people. And Gabe played with Larry. What I played with it, and so eventually I guess something happened one day, and they stopped playing. Larry got closed down, and now after the wedding, Selena knows there's a suitcase that a chest that Larry has that she doesn't want him to open. So one day when Gabe's at work, Selena goes and tries to open it. He gets home, and she goes downstairs and tries to act like nothing's wrong, and asks her, "Why did you never tell me about this?" And she asks him, and apparently he thought she opened the case, and this is where I guess Larry is hiding in. Is kept in. And a couple nights passed. He gets mad at her for trying to mess with it. Now he thinks that because this is where he kept her. And I always, when I read this part, when I heard this part, because I always listen to these books being read to me. I thought of the chest that was in the 4th game, the box. And so that's why you guys see the box on here. Because this part reminds me of it. The sometimes thing is like, what's inside the box? And we never find out. So, that's why. And a couple nights pass. Larry is like looking around, thinking, gives it looking around and thinking that Larry is around. But Selena knows that he's doing it, and they have one night where they have charades happen with a couple of friends, and this is when Selena sees it in the garage, and so now she thought her husband was going crazy at first. Now she's actually seen it, and so she goes to Gabe's mom, Jennifer. Jennifer, I think it is. Janice, and she asked her about Lorraine asked about Gabe's behavior, and apparently a kid named Daniel interrupted the game one day, and something happened to Daniel because Gabe um didn't want to talk about it, so something happened to Selena with when he was a kid. And so this is apparently what happened, so because his mom said that a kid got involved, and she said eventually an accident happened, and so she decides to leave and go some packs. She sees that her mom sees that Gabe drives right past her on the way there, and she starts packing to leave. And so then Gabe gets back there and covers her mouth and says, "Quiet! You're gonna get Larry um, mad." And so if you promise not to scream, I will let my hand go. And she nods a couple times. And so then they end up. So it's really unclear what happens next. Selena hides in the closet, and we hear somebody say, "Hello," say hi, and then Gabe. This is to Gabe's perspective, and we find and he finds Selena inside of the case that he was keeping Larry, uh, keeping the robot, and we don't know who does it. We don't know if it was the robot. We don't know if it was Gabe, because the person who I was listening to thinks that he got hypnotized. So it switches like a couple of weeks or years or whatever, and we meet his next girlfriend / wife, Debbie, and now we have she notices the suitcase, notices the chest, and asks, "I never seen that before," and I'm gonna read the last bit of it to you guys. Debbie steps away from Gabe and stared shiftily at the boxes around. She set the boxes on top of the stake of 2. Then she croaked head over behind the stake. "Hey, I never seen Jack chest before," Debbie said. "What is in that old thing?" Gabe crossed to Debbie and put his arms around her waist. "Oh," he said, "just some childhood bandagements." Gabe stressed towards Debbie in the attic. "I'm ready for a break, babe. Aren't you? Let's go down and have some lemonade and the new neighbors left for us." "What was her name? Something old-fashioned?" Debbie smiled. "Renifred. That's it," Gabe said. Gabe inserts Debbie out of the attic and turned back to the flip of the light. Hesitant at the light, listening to Debbie's chattering at the aunt, who had an old-fashioned name of Ostra. Gabe opened the chest and patted over the old chest and seems to peek over at Gabe, and he glanced at it. Gabe turned the light off and closed the closet door. And the thunder rumbled and sky lights even more, and the attic swept rolling. Nothing but the blackness seemed to be veiled shape until 2 small pin points lights peeked over the top of the old chat crate. Okay, so yeah, so we don't know what happened to poor Daniel either. We don't know if it was Larry that did it, or if it was Gabe that killed Daniel when a kid, and there's anything with Selena. We don't know. Basically, because it says only two can play the game. Larry and Gabe. So it's pretty. I mean, that's what's on the cover. We see Larry here. So it's pretty good. It's nice to see that we have now one that's to do with the Plzzaplex. The next one I haven't read yet, which is under instruction. So I'll find out how that one is, but I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10 because it's very mysterious and you have no idea what's going on in it. So, and you just feel sorry for poor Selena. So, I'll see you guys later. Like, share, and subscribe, and bye.